Thank you for that. Speaking of Hollywood, Adam Carolla, of course, you know, is here in Hollywood. We're in Southern California, and joining us now, Gary Graham, actor. A lot of people who recognize Gary Graham, I'm sure, from Alien Nation. That's how I first got to know you there, Detective Sykes, right?
Yes. Yes,
but you also have played a Vulcan. At times, have you not? Can you do the whole thing?
Can you do it?
Hold it.
Come on.
Yes, very well done, sir. You do. You have a sort of a following that still. You tend to get into these TV shows and play these roles that have sort of a very loyal fan base that follow you wherever you go.
Rabidly loyal.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's pathological, but no, very devoted fan base. They just follow me around, and in some circles you'd call it stalking, but I call it enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
We prefer to think of it as fans.
We're counting on some of that enthusiasm because Gary is here supporting Troopathon. We want you to support Gary in his support of Troopathon.
That's
at
right.
866-866-6372. You were a pretty early out-of-the-closet conservative in Hollywood.
I didn't know where you're going with that.
I know. Well, listen, not that there's anything wrong
with
that.
the recent
ruling. It's a new age
but,
this week, yes.
Okay. But yes, you're right.
And it's funny, you know, we were talking in Hollywood, oftentimes there's this code language. If you support the troops, if you do something for the armed services or the troops,
they're thinking you're a little bit right of center.
Right. And so talk to me about what that culture is like, what it's like when you put yourself out there to help the troops and you actually, you know, sometimes you feel a little bit of snark on the set. Let's put it that way.
I can't use profanity here, right?
No, you cannot. We would wish you would.
All right. Well, it's to say the atmosphere sometimes on a film set is testy.
Really? They do get mean like
well, not everybody.
well.
I used to hang around because of my my political bent. I would hang around cops, stuntmen, and crew members, who all pretty much felt like I did for the most part. And a lot of the actors, directors, producers, I don't know why. I don't know why one turns left and the other turns right. I can't explain the disparity, you know, the blue state, red state. I can't. I used to be a Democrat. I used to be a liberal.
Me
so
too.
I do speak liberalese.
You can
speak that language. So I had all the jargon, all the power to the people, all that stuff.
But I feel like, unlike in the 70s and even the early 80s, the support for the troops is starting to transcend political lines, isn't it? I mean,
it does.
The heroic work that they do cannot be denied, even by the most mind-numbed liberal actor.
Absolutely. Even they will admit that it's because of the sacrifice and the dedication and the courage and the duty that the troops and the hardships they suffer. It's because of all that we have the freedom to occupy Wall Street, to defecate on a cop car.
And as if you didn't have an easy enough job in your life being an actor, you know, now you decided to turn to music, which is in fact the easiest job in the world.
Oh yeah, and there's no competition.
Let's start
and
a music career, Gary Graham.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? But you're actually focusing a lot of your songwriting and a lot of your performances on songs dedicated to our men and women overseas.
Yes, I think I slipped you a CD there. And my friend Lyle Engel and I have written a CD called
American Rebel Part 1.
American Rebel Part 1. We're just completing Part 2. And it's 10 songs that celebrate the troops, celebrate America, celebrate free enterprise and personal responsibility.
That is a rebellious idea, yeah.
You know, I'm here to bring back shame for not adopting these things. I'm here to say, you know, we erred when we lost the concept of shame. It used to be shameful to not be responsible for your own actions. It used to be shameful to beg. God bless the people who are reduced to that. They have to do that, but now it's sort of looked upon like a virtue. And I think we err as a society when we do that.
You sound like my identical twin brother. What is going on from a different mother?
I don't know.
have no idea. I've been talking about
Brother
this.
from another mother. So anyway, that's what I've done.
So that's in your music.
I'm
American
not trying
Rebel
to
Part 1.
ingratiate myself with Hollywood. I'm just trying to change it.
Yeah.
One producer at a time.
One producer at a time.
Good luck with that.
Thanks.
Well, listen, what you do, you try to change minds. You've been writing at the Breitbart sites at Big
That's
Hollywood
right, we're
since
alumni.
day one. That's
We
right.
are.
We both started that very first day when Andrew started Big
Breitbart
Hollywood.
dragged us kicking and screaming into this mad dash to save the country.
And he also took you to a Tea Party event,
Yes, he
didn't
did. The very first one he spoke at, I was his opening act.
Yeah.
Very proud of that. And I was the firebrand, and then
I was the one
you
who
there?
gave the opening speech.
Oh, that's right. No,
Sarah Palin, right?
I remember you now.
It's a reunion.
Yes.
It's a reunion.
Yes. Well, and then the great one, Andrew came on, and I couldn't believe it. He was on the internet like 2 seconds. I'm introducing him, and 2 seconds, he just dragging his way, getting the very latest. This is the way the guy was. He was so driven, had to get the very latest. 8 seconds ago is too long. He has to have the 3 seconds
When
ago.
you're in the news business, you need to be on it every minute of the day, and that's how Andrew was.
And he was.
But he was a dedicated man, and he was very, very loyal to the people who were loyal to him, and,
Yes.
and that includes you, Gary
And he was
Graham.
fun.
Yeah.
He was fun and funny and had a great big heart, and I miss him terribly.
And you know what? We've got all kinds of social media working today at this event to help get the word out so that we can get the contributions up.
Yep.
And that's what we need,
In
donations.
fact, our tweeter of this hour is Kama in OC. Her name is Tish, and she has been tweeting like a mad woman.
Yay!
Thank you for getting it out there, Kama in OC. Very well done. I'm guessing OC means Orange County. So Gary Graham, thank you so much
Gary,
for
thank
everything
you.
that you do for the troops. Thank you for being here.
It's an honor.
You've done 40 films, 38 television appearances, and I love that you have a science fiction following, because science fiction is actually one of the more conservative parts of the entertainment business. A lot of people don't know that, but the stories are very value-based and they're very pro-military. You got to kick butt with your spaceship.
And what you also don't know is that I am a stalker. So I will be at your house wherever you
There you
live
go.
for the rest of your life. So
All right.
I hope you don't mind, but we are very grateful.
All right, it's
Thank
that
you very much.
fun time now.